Yo, 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 what's up? This is your boy Convo,
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Jalisa.
and welcome to another episode of We
need
Need
to
to Talk.
talk.
And today, we're going to discuss,
Do men really like to have babies?
or do we just like having sex? Which is a pretty interesting topic in itself because I've never personally had this conversation before. And, we've been together for a minute and we never really had this discussion before either. But obviously, it's been on her mind. So let's get into it. What do you think? Do you think that, men actually want to have kids, or you think that it's just the sex that we enjoy?
I think it's a little more than just the sex. I don't know. I feel maybe they just want to make the women that they are with happy, and the women really want to have the babies and not really so much the men.
Well, I wouldn't say that we don't want to have babies altogether. That's not initially what, speaking for myself, what I think of when, we get into it. But do I like the sex? Of course. Like, who doesn't? Like, both parties should actually like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, put it like this, though. Why do you have sex? As a woman, why do you have sex? Because I'm not having sex to make a baby.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, of course, making the baby is an enjoyable thing, but I don't know. This is just a weird discussion because it's like it goes either way. There's dudes out here that want kids.
Really?
Yeah, these men out here, especially
But
like
why?
rich men, to further their legacy, to continue their legacy. Like a lot of like wealthy men, they would rather have like a woman that could bear children because they want to continue their legacy. They want a person that can
What
give
legacy?
them, like if they're multi-millionaire or something like that, and they're Steve Jobs out here, you know what I'm saying? And they have something to pass down. Not even just a business part of it. It's just a family thing. You know what I'm saying? What if you're the only sibling that's out here having kids? You know what I'm saying? What if you're the only sibling? What if you're the only child? And the family name is like kind of relying on you to keep on making
But
kids.
do they actually really care? Because I know that I've heard this, and you've actually said something like this. What do I need to save money for? I'm not gonna die with it. You
True.
know, people
True.
say, why do I need to have these things?
Because I'm not rich. There was a difference. If I was rich, then I would look at,
Okay, but let's talk about regular people then that's not rich.
okay, as a regular dude, I'm not out here trying to have kids. No. I'm not out here like that's not one of my dreams. I have 3 of my own right now. If I didn't have any kids, I don't know. It's not something that I planned. Like, it's not something that is on my mind right now, like to make kids. If we're gonna get into it, we're gonna get into it. That's what I would want it to stop there. If you hit me with that, yo, I'm late and all that, I ain't gonna lie, I'm super nervous, bro. Like, I'm super nervous because that's not my agenda 9 times out of 10. Now, if that was a discussion we had, and you mean that much to me, I mean that much to you, and it happens, it happens.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. I think with dudes, if it happens, it happens. With women, I think it's more or less like kind of pre-planned in your head, like, yo, I'm gonna have this nigga baby one day, or you know what I'm saying, or like if it happens, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know. I think it's more planned out for y'all.
Well, I don't know about every female out there, but I've had conversations with other females, and it's kind of like a yearning, like it's so weird. It's like it's something in you that is like making you want to have a baby.
You talking about that baby fever stuff?
Yes, like it's real. It's not just like a thought. It's
That's
like
crazy.
something inside. I don't know. It's
That's
so
wild.
weird.
And that's an illness that no man goes through. We never need Tylenol because we got baby fever, bro. We like, I never like that is so weird to me because in that baby fever thing, like you said, it is real. Like there was times where we'd be in like a supermarket and she'll see a newborn baby, bro. And she, oh, doo-doo-doo. Next thing you know, a week later, you sure you don't want to have another baby? I'm like, it's been on your mind for a minute, hasn't it? Like, you know what I'm saying? She'll get around baby food and she just want a baby, bro. That type of stuff don't pop in my head. When I see baby food, I think, ew, that joint look mad nasty. Like, I'm not thinking about like having another child. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a touchy subject. Do men actually want the children? And the way that sounds is a little weird too, because, you know, there's some men out here that want children, and there's some men that don't want kids. And sometimes it's out of their control. And like, that's when I think at that point, when it's out of their control, like if it was a fling, you know what I'm saying? I just met you at a club or whatever. We so-and-so whoop-de-woo, and you end up pregnant. And I'm like, yo, like, don't go through with it. Like, this ain't it. This right here ain't it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you choose to still go through with it, then it's like, that's a bad situation. Because now you put both of us, not just you, I get it, the whole it takes two to tango, but it takes a woman to give birth and bring life onto this planet. You know what I'm saying? It takes both of us to make it, but it's really your decision to go forth with it. The woman has the final decision. Like, I could want the baby as much as I want, but if Shorty don't want the baby by me, she could go ahead and clip it anytime she wants. She can't go to jail for that's her body. You know what I'm saying? It's her decision at the end of the day. So it's all about a discussion as well. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dudes get trapped like that. We spoke about that earlier. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes get trapped into it. You know, and that's when it's scary. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think about this whole thing in Texas, this abortion law? Like, there's a new law where they are limiting when a woman can get abortions.
Well, that's when it's like, that's too much control, bro. That's too much control, bro. Like, bad enough, like, our whole way of life has already been altered with masks and everything. Mandatory vaccines and mandatory this, mandatory that. Now you really telling women, like, when they can get an abortion? Like, they putting a time stamp on it, or
like, you can't get it past, like, let's say, I don't know the exact number, but like 6 weeks.
That's horrible. Cause ain't the embryo like still like, it's still like super immature inside there at 6 weeks. Yeah, why not? Why not be able to abort the baby after 6 weeks? I could see
I'm
6
not
months.
saying that's the exact.
Yeah, I know, I get it, but I'm saying, like, it's not like it's 6 months where the baby is damn near already formed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only thing it didn't get was eyelashes or something like that. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's straight out murder. I think that's just a poor attempt on just trying to get like more control over the citizens. Honestly, bro. You know me, I think about that control stuff a lot, especially after they forced this vaccine on us. So I really don't have much faith in anything like that when it has something to do with a life-changing or life-altering decision.
So what if we lived in that, like, not us, but like you said, people get trapped up. What if they live in that state and they can't get an abortion?
Yeah, then it just sucks, bro. It sucks. Like, I don't agree with that.
So what do you think that the dad, what would be fair? The dad for just say, fuck you?
Well, so if that was the case, if we was in a state where you have to make that decision mad fast, then that conversation has to be had extremely fast. As soon as Shorty find out she's pregnant, she need to hit dude up, and they need to have that discussion if they're both ready to have a child with each other. You know what I'm saying? There's people that's ready to have children, but not with the person they probably got pregnant by or got pregnant.
Right.
So if it's before that conversation need to be had before that threshold, and I think that both perspectives should be respected, right? I think that.
What if they don't find out till after?
Come on.
That happens most of the time.
But if we talking about weeks, over a month.
You don't find out till after a month.
Because you miss your period and all that other type of stuff. Boom, boom. Man, I know there's people out there, and we haven't been on the market in years, but I know that there's got to be women out there that do, like, that is in the field, that probably have one-night stands or whatever the case may be, and go get a pregnancy test like probably a week or two after an encounter with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to do your due diligence at that point. Because if you ain't on birth control, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do with that, you got to make sure that you know it. If you're in a state that's giving you a time frame, you got to be on top of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't let that lack. And if I'm a dude out there, I'm going to be on top of you as well. Like, yo, shorty, you found that out yet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta know. You know what I'm saying? But those conversations are weird. Like, imagine having that conversation with somebody
that you don't know.
That you don't know. You just met. You just smashed. And then next thing you know, you hitting her up. Yo, you took that pregnancy test yet, bro?
You don't even have like their number or their name. That would be crazy.
But then, yeah, that's irresponsible right there, G's. Then the female must really not care about raising a child by herself.
Dang. That's crazy.
Because a lot of dudes out here ain't gonna try to find you after they think they got you pregnant. And you was just a fling. What? Oh, word, I got away. It's lit. I'm out of here. And that's it. You better camp out at this same club every day, nigga. Try to find me again. I'm never popping back out though. Not that joint. I'm going to another joint way down the block.
That's so disgusting.
But it is what it is though. So do you look at intercourse as a reproductive act or a fun act?
Well, fun
more than the reproductive action?
Until I want to have a baby.
And how often does that happen? Here she goes. She's always starting. And how often are you in that mood for having children?
You know.
See? I'm asking these questions on purpose because I want y'all to know. She trying to set me up. She gonna get me. She gonna get me one day. She gonna get me. But it is what it is. But yeah, but to answer that question, man, do men just like the act? Yes, we love.
Of course you love the act, but do you actually want the baby, the kids? Do you act?
It's about being ready. Men gotta literally be ready. Like when she asks me, yo, you wanna have another baby? Me, I want another son badly. Badly want another son. But right now, we getting a house built. You understand what I'm saying? We are saving money. We getting certain things in line right now that I don't want to jeopardize. So it's about, for the men, we're thinking like logically, like later on, after the baby's born, what's going to have to be sacrificed? Are we ready to have to be put in a position to sacrifice that? Whether it be time, whether it be money, energy, like you got to think about all of that stuff. Baby is born, one of us got to stop working. Has to. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for somebody to have to, one person just to bear for all of the bills, you understand what I'm saying? And then come home and still have the energy to be a father or wife, a father or husband, or wife and mother. Are we going to have the energy for all that? We're probably going to have to work 2 jobs. We're probably going to have to just step up a lot more for that whole time that child's a toddler. That's what we thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, with women, I think it's more emotional. It's emotional connection with y'all when it comes to bearing children. Y'all thinking about the cuddling and the lovey-dove, the kissing, the cooing and stuff like that. That's cool and all.
That's not all women.
So when it comes to bearing a child, what do you think about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going through your head when you think about having a child?
I just want to love them and raise them.
An emotional connection.
Yes. But also, I will still think about, oh shit, I'm getting old. If I have a baby at a certain age, that's more likely that this baby's gonna come out with some type of issue. As
the Godfather Kevin Samuels calls it, the danger zone.
So it's like, yeah, you got to think about that, but then also it is actually a time that you have to do these things in.
That's true. And that's why I say women should have kids earlier on in their life. You sometimes you just gotta not bite the bullet, but you just gotta like hustle up. Excuse me, I just burped on camera.
Oh God.
It doesn't stink because this is ginger ale. This isn't beer, guys. This is ginger ale. It's good for the soul. But anyway, stop drinking ginger ale. Stop drinking soda. We're gonna talk about this too. Does your spouse make sure you're eating correctly? We're gonna talk about that in a later episode. Does she or he make sure you on track?
Mine don't.
You getting the right amount of protein, the right amount of this, the right amount of that? Is he or she paying attention to what you're eating every day? Does he or she ask what you have for lunch? And when you said a burger, a fry, and a Diet Coke, did he or she say, boy or girl, you better tighten up? We're going to talk about that. Because I need to crack down on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm too lenient. You know what I mean? But she be on me, though. She be on me. I stopped drinking soda a lot. This is a ginger ale. I don't even drink ginger ale. My medicine is Pepsi. I love Pepsi. But I haven't had it in a minute, so I'm doing my thing.
Okay.
I had Coke instead.
But what? All right. So you stable and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to have kids?
I would want to have kids because it's the time. Logically, it's the time. When everything is in play and everything's good, we smooth.
What do you want to do with them? Like, why?
Having a family is great. Because me personally,
is it an emotional thing?
It's not an emotional thing.
So what is it?
It's more or less a goal.
A goal.
Yeah, like having a family is something I work towards. Mm-hmm. I want to work towards having a family and work towards being good enough and stable enough to make sure that everything's taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and expanding a family, that's a goal as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a goal.
So you want something to take care of and provide for?
And teach.
Okay.
Yeah. I love teaching my children. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of wisdom. I like passing that down. I learned a lot of trades. I like teaching them when they want to be taught it. I enjoy playing basketball with my son when we do play basketball. I enjoy playing the game with him. I enjoy taking my daughters out and showing them about cars. Whatever I know, I like passing down to my kids. And that's what I'm saying. That's part of a legacy thing. Mm-hmm. Everything that I know, everything that I've learned is part of my legacy. It's part of me. That's what makes me me. And that's why I lecture them and I teach them things that I know. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm going today and tomorrow, at least I'm that little voice in the back of their head that taught them something or would ring off whenever they're in a bad situation. Oh wait, nah, daddy said, I might want to move a little different. You know what I'm saying? That's what I take pride in. Because I was able to help. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why my wife and her mom, they say I should be a teacher. They see me as a teacher because I like teaching kids or whatever. But I can't see myself as no teacher, bro. I'm patient with kids that I gotta be patient with. I ain't gotta be patient with y'all kids. I don't have to be patient with y'all children, bro. Like, I've seen some kids like out here talking wicked to adults, bro. Like, down to fighting and ready to throw hands and all that. Like, I never witnessed that as a. I'm not gonna say never. I've seen like kids get disrespectful with teachers in school, but the level they take it to now, I've seen viral videos where students spitting on teachers, F you this, suck my that, to principals. Mm. Like, when I was coming, y'all know when our generation coming up, we was scared of the principal. Mm-hmm. I don't care how nice the principal was the principal. Mm-hmm. That's big homie. Mm-hmm. And we don't want
untouchable.
Facts. And they probably never screamed at us ever. But their presence was like, it was if you felt that authority, bro. Right.
They don't have that
anymore. They don't have that nowadays, bro. So I don't know, being patient with everybody, kids, man, nah, fuck that. Because if one of them say the right thing to me, I'm going to say something even more correct to them. I'm gonna tell you that. Straight jacket. But it is what it is with that. Now, this is gonna be a pretty short video, but I think that was a pretty good discussion though, on the subject matter. If y'all have any other any more input on this subject, please comment down in the comment section, man. Let us know. Y'all know how it go. Let us know how y'all feel about it. You guys could converse through the comment section. As you guys can see, we are back officially now. We did step up our equipment. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, we are in the process of buying a home. We should be moving within the next 5 months. I don't know. A lot of things are back ordered, trusses and everything like that, but they did just pour our cement slab, so that's good news. But we've been super busy. A lot of work, stress, and planning. Mm-hmm. So we're happy to be back.
Yes.
And we are back. We're going to be a lot more consistent. Like I said, you can see we stepped up our equipment so we could be more professional, give you guys a better experience when Who Needs to Talk is running. We will try in the near future to get a live connection going so that you guys could join us live and even call in and join the podcast, man. And be part of this movement. If you will, please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you need to do to keep up with the show, and let us know. You could DM us or whatever.
Give us some topics.
Yes.
What do you want us to talk about?
Facts, because we will talk about it. If you want to talk about pencils versus pens, what you should do math with, bro, we're gonna talk about that, and we might argue. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's what we do. We love to converse. So let us know, man. It's good to be back. This is my beautiful wife, Jalisa.
And my handsome husband, Con.
And this is another episode of We Need to Talk. See y'all later. Peace.
Bye.